So now we've set up our ads. So we've set up the campaigns, we've set up the ads, we've added our keyword research. So we've added our positive keywords, our negative. We've changed all the positive keywords to an exact match. Any that are low search volume, we've changed those back to a broad match. Next thing we need to do is set up the actual adverts that people are going to see. So on the left hand side, under campaigns, you've got ad groups and then you've got ads themselves. So the ads themselves are made up of, if we just open this advert up, they're actually made up, let's just get rid of that. They're actually made up of where you're going to actually send your person to. So once they click on the advert, what is the page you're sending them to? So generally speaking, I wouldn't say send them to the home page. You would usually send them to a page within your site. So if you sold guitars, it would be the name of your website, .com.co.uk, .net, whatever, /guitars, so that the customer gets to where they want as quickly as possible. So as we scroll down, don't tend to worry too much about this, but you can actually put in here guitars or whatever it is you wanted to put in. And then we've got 15 headlines. So the first 3 headlines are the most important here. And it gives you some suggestions. You can see at the score in the middle, the ad strength. So initially the ad strength is going to be low or average, generally speaking, and when you put them on, as Google starts to learn, the ad strength will probably go up. You'll see on the right hand side here, it's giving you suggestions of headlines, popular keywords in your headlines, so you can just click on the views and this will give you some ideas of what you should be putting in there. So this is a little bit hit and miss as far as I'm aware, and it's not really something I think too carefully about. Initially I just put in whatever keywords come to mind. So as you scroll down, we've then got 4 descriptions. So you'll see next to the headlines and the descriptions, we've got 90 words or characters out of 90 characters. Here we've got 26 characters out of 30. So you've got to get it within the parameters. You've then got images. So these are obviously, if you're selling guitars, good idea to put a picture of a guitar because that's going to attract people. You've then got your business name. So quite often where it says my company name is Digital Strategy Tools Limited, but I actually do keyword strategy. You don't, quite often Google doesn't like this, so it needs to be an approved name. I tend to try and put what I do as opposed to the company name. And obviously if you look at the visual representation of the ad, you can see here where it's got sponsored, you've got a logo, and then here you've got keyword strategy. So this is where that keyword strategy would actually look. Here. So next thing is we've got a business logo. So just upload your logo. And then we've got links, direct links to different pages. So if I sold guitars, violins and pianos, I might have a link that goes direct to guitars, one that goes to pianos, and one goes to violins. And then obviously we would click save the ad. So in order to, at any one time, ideally, you should have 2 adverts running against each other at any one time. So if I go back, you can see we've got 1 ad. So what I tend to do is, I'm looking for like a first draft, if you like. So what I tend to do with that is I will use a custom GPT. So I've put the link below in the lesson, but all you do is just put in your keyword, whatever it might be. So keyword strategy. And so what this is going to do is basically it's going to search the top results. It's going to then decide which keywords is more likely and more compelling to put as those headlines. So here's the 15 ad headings, and they're all under 30 characters. So you would basically copy and paste the 15 headlines and the 4 descriptions directly into your paid ads. So that would make one ad. So I would leave that running for a couple of weeks and then add your own ad based on what keywords are coming in. So what you do is you would look at the keywords that are incoming, and then you could maybe click on the impressions column, and this will show you the most popular keyword. In this case, it's keyword strategy. Next one is SEO keyword strategy. So these would probably be in positions 1 and 2 on my new advert. So you're trying to make it better and better. You play one ad off against the other. Whichever ad wins, you turn the non-winning advert off, and then do another advert to try and better it all the time. So that's basically how you would start that off. And it's also worth noting, what I tend to do is I set all this up and then I pause the advert, because if there's no advert, you can't spend any money. And that then gives me a chance to check everything, that I'm happy with everything before I then set that campaign live. But I do it at the ad level. So next to the ad, see this green button here? All you do is just pause that. Yeah, make sure your adverts are running correctly and you're happy with everything, and then put enabled, which then means the campaign is running. Okay,